Hello to and welcome to the first video in the series of learning the Arabic alphabet. The first letter in the Arabic alphabet is the Aleph. Aleph. It's called Aleph, but it's pronounced like A. And you can see there are three different A's, three different Alephs. The first one on the left side, as you can see, it has something, it's like a stick, as you can see, and then there is something on top of that stick. We call that thing over here Hamza. Hamza. So this Hamza can be, as on the right Aleph, on the Aleph at the right side, there is Hamza below the stick. The difference, as you may notice, there is as in this case, the one on the left, because it's on top of it, so we call it The one on the right, it's below it, so we call A, and instead of, so we call it A. And I have examples for you to practice that. The one on the middle is also but it's extended. So it's like Amin. So when we call Amin, we have it's called madda. Madda. It's like extension, which meaning extend in Arabic. You madda meaning extension. So we basically say but just a little bit more than just the one on the left side. And on the right side, there is only one A, not more than that. Excuse me. And I have examples for you guys. So, as you can see, you may have heard the some of your friends saying these words before, so just bear with me. The first one on the right side, if you may have noticed, Arabic we read from right to the left, on the opposite of English. English we read from the left to the right, now, which may be a little bit more confusing in the beginning, but once you get used to it, it will be a lot easier for you. So, as you can see, the first word is called irhamni. So it starts with and you may notice that there is no hamza below or on top, and that's very common in the Arabic language. Some words don't have this thing on top or below it. So irhamni. So just try to spot yourself the Aleph letter in these words. So the second word, abus idak. Irhamni abus idak. So irhamni starts with Aleph. Abus starts with Aleph as well, but it's abus idak. And the third word, it's idak. Idak, it also starts with Aleph, but without Hamza or Madda. So it's just like a naked Aleph. If you go to the next example, we have the word iftah, meaning open. It starts with but it has a hamza, so it's not No, we call iftah al-bab. And then al-bab, there is an Aleph which starts with alif lam, which is also something in common with the Spanish language. Some words are el camino or something like that. So we have iftah al-bab, so it's al-bab. And in the middle there is Aleph as well. May be written in a different way, but it's still Aleph. So iftah al-bab. So the last word on the left side, there is Amin. And you may notice that there is a madda on top of the Aleph. So it's Amin. Okay. On the right side, the second line, we have another Aleph. Anta. Anta. In the spoken language, we usually say Inta, not Anta, right? But in the formal Arabic language, we say because it has a Hamza on top of it. So it's Anta. The second word is when somebody's hurting or something, or if he's feeling bad or sick, he calls And sometimes we call as a positive agreement, like okay. So it's The word on the left of there is ana, which means I. Ana Sam. So it starts also with Aleph and it ends with Aleph. But you may notice the difference. Aleph in the beginning of the letter, in the beginning of the word, is different than the Aleph at the end of the word. But as long as it has the Hamza on top of it, it's So ana. The next word is imshi. And as you may notice, there is Aleph in the beginning, which is imshi. Imshi. The last word is Ishta, ishta, meaning it's not a formal language word, but we call it when we agree with somebody and we had made a deal with each other to call it ishta, meaning I agree, or okay, we got it, you got it, ishta, okay, meaning all's good. So ishta. Try to spot yourself the aleph in the next slide. So let's go word by word from the first line right here. Let's start from here. A, ana, ana. There is an aleph at the beginning of the word. There is an aleph at the end of the word. Huwa, no aleph. Ana huwa al alif wal ya. So literally, this is the aleph, which is this word, this letter. This is a verse from the Bible when God has said in the Revelation, the book of Revelation, he has said, I am, as you can see in the English language, I am the Alpha and the Omega. So, Alpha, in Arabic, it's Aleph because it's not literally translated into Alpha. It means Al-Alif, meaning the beginning of everything. So, this word means Al-Alif, means literally the alphabet, Aleph, the first of the language. Al-Ya, meaning the last letter of the Arabic alphabet. I'm the beginning and the end. So this word meaning Aleph. So it starts with A. There is an Aleph over here. It may be, written in a different way, but just know that this is Aleph for now. And then Al-Ya. It starts with Aleph. It has an Aleph in the middle. Al-Bidaya, Aleph, right here. And then there is also an Aleph over here. بداية و النهاية. يقول الرب الرب كائن و الذي كان و الذي there is an Aleph over here too. القادر على كل شيء. There is no Aleph anymore. So this is basically the Aleph alphabet, the first letter of the Arabic alphabet.